Did I do it? I did do it. YouTube. Hey, Peggy getting first for 69 times. Congratulations. And signing for 370 streams. How you doing, Peggy? Aiden, welcome in for 67 streams. Welcome, welcome. Oh, there we go. Okay, everything seems to be working. Let me bring up this screen here. Katie, welcome in for 380 streams. How you doing? Kit, welcome in for 41 streams. Zaps, welcome in for 364 streams. Bro, I should start streaming later normally. Aiden, what? We need to get you. We need to get you some help. Outlaws, how you doing as well? Welcome in. How you doing? I give you 69 first. Party time. Right. Let me. Okay, I know you've only just got here, but let me nerd out for one moment. I was thinking about redoing this whole upper area here to have. We kind of need to lower it slightly. Hey, welcome in on the YouTubes. We kind of need to extend this down slightly, but I think it should still work because I need the 9x3 area here. And then we would have the steam room. School outing. Hi and bye. Catching a bit, Micah. Welcome in for 59 streams. Drink up, definitely. But yeah, so we found out that the 3x9 under this gets heat whenever it launches. So with that in mind, I think I want to rearrange all of these. I don't think this middle bit will have much effect, so we can get rid of the middle bits. We do need to have some sort of way for the shipping to get through without hitting the metal tiles, just based on the amount of heat. I think we're going to try and rearrange it. I'm not sure how we're going to do it though, and it's quite a large project to get this done. I think mostly I want the mining ships, like a couple mining ships, just to collect from the star map. I do want to go to, which planet is it? This planet. I want to get a spaceship on this planet, like ASAP. This one looks like a good one. How we get down, I'm not sure. Could we somehow... Is this one still alive? It is. I'm going to try and get this one to fall straight down, just to open up this part of the map. They could even maybe build a few ladders out to see the left side of the map better. How's everyone doing though? No. I wish we could move these better. Oh, you've got yourself stuck. Oh, this might actually work better. Just woke up. Good morning, Stardust. I'm going to try and slowly move this guy over to the left. And then drop him off the edge. This is more range than a duplicate. Right. This should drop and see a bit of this map. Hey, appreciate the follow. Welcome in. How you doing? Perfect. What is that? Sedimentary rock. Okay, we've managed to clear the whole map. What is that? Salt water geyser. Fish. Do a good thanks too. Do we know fish? You guys do. Oh, hello. Welcome in. Okay, right. So we can land the spaceship down here, maybe. It needs to be a livable spaceship, though. Which so far we only have the one. If I deconstruct, will that deconstruct the rocket? Because I want to delete that rocket. Or we can just send it out to, like, here. I heard Al talk about you yesterday and I thought to check you out. Hey, I appreciate it. Welcome in. Right, so that rocket's gone. What is this rocket for? This one is just for moving liquids. Maybe we should name these. Is there a way to do that? Rocket platform. No, it has to be in space to name it. So you are called Rover 1. Because you are strictly for rovers. What are you? Oh, that is also a rover sender. Okay, so let's repurpose this rocket then. Because it looks like we've already got one for rovers. Alright, we can get rid of that. Yeah, no. I call Al Chill. Just because that's what I've called him from the beginning. But Chill's cool. We like Chill. I am Bob. The guy that brought a bunch of Minecrafters together and then got bored of Minecraft. But eventually I might go back to it. We literally spent like 2 years and made it like grew like quite a large community of Minecrafters. Then I got bored of it. Unfortunately. But it's alright. So let's add a... Why can't I do that? Spacebar rocket is blocked. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. So basically what I'm going to try and build is a livable rocket that's going to hold a bunch of materials. So we can go to that planet and grab all the lime and fossil off it. So we want one of them. I'm going to want a small liquid cargo tank. I will probably also want one of these. And not a cargo bay, I don't think. Maybe a cargo bay. Battery module. Whoops. Yeah, battery module. Maybe a solar panel. Okay, that'll do. So that'll go to the top. That'll be right under it. That'll go up there. That one can also go near the top. That one at the bottom. Right, that should do. NASA 2.0. This is a colony management game, but we've got far enough into it that we are currently using spaceships to go between planets. So we recently colonized this planet, which is using the natural radiation on it to create rad bolts, which makes diamonds, and then we send the diamonds with this interplanetary launcher back to the main planet. So we are pretty far into the game. Like, this is considered quite advanced stuff to do. So this one, basically what we're going to do is we're going to try and make a spaceship that is livable, so they don't need to leave the spaceship. Technically, the spaceship on this planet here is exactly the same. It's livable as well. So we might reuse the design that we've already got. Also, once we get all of this lime and stuff back, I think I want to delete this whole area here. We'll rebuild it. Because there's a lot of extra steel we don't need being used here. Because I think I'm going to solely focus on the 3x9 area, rather than trying to collect heat from the outside as well. Because there's a lot of these doors, which are made out of 400 kilograms of steel each. Whereas a tile is only 100. So this is a lot of wasted steel. Oh, they're done. All right, so this, I want somehow... I'm gonna need a launch. I'm gonna need a liquid intake next to this. So this platform's not being used. Let's get rid of that temporarily. We're gonna try and get room next to this one to put in a liquid loader. Or, well, if we have the 3x9 and we land a planet, a rocket here, it heats up the base. So we do have to be slightly careful. all of this to a 7. And we shall deconstruct some of those ladders. I totally understand how you don't get bored with this game. So much going on. Press it. This is a very complicated game. We're almost at cycle 3000, which is kind of a cool flex when we raid people. Because we raided someone recently who said they can't get past cycle 100. I just casually threw out cycle, almost cycle 3000. Food on this planet seems okay. Let's check out other planets currently. These guys should have enough. We'll come over here and sort this planet out as well at some point. This planet just seems to be doing okay. How much refined carbon? With 51 tons of refined carbon. Which is a lot of diamond. Pressure seems fine. Ah, perfect. How much iron do we have on the iron planet? Not much yet. We need to come over here at some point just to collect all of this. But that means repairing the auto sweepers. 45. What liquid is that? That's super cool. Might as well cool that down. We're going to struggle with the power though. But let's send a rocket here with like one person on it. I don't think we have any human rockets currently. And that won't make it there. Okay, so we might need a rocket to send a couple humans over to that one. Which we could maybe use this for that as a test flight. That, but we'll deconstruct that there as well. But yeah, what we can do is send it over there to prepare the auto sweeper. Or we can just leave it collecting it. Hey, True, welcome in for 362 streams. How you doing? Let's do water. The reason I like a liquid cargo tank with water is for the toilets inside of the actual spaceship. Ooh, that's not set to grounded because people are going in there for something. Oh, it is. Why are they in there? How you doing, Troop? Alright, let's have a look inside of here. So I know the other one had the bathroom up at the top. That needs the floor, I guess. So if that's the bathroom, toilet, or door there. We want an exosuit dock, I think. Played Zeus mid game yesterday. Won. It's hard to have much impact in big fights as Zeus was against Viper and somehow won. Nice. Was that unranked? Stations. Exosuit checkpoint. To the dock. Viper had like 3K games though. Oh, you were against Viper? Do something like that with a mini gas pump. There. To vent out. Automation. I need a gas element sensor. There. If it detects carbon dioxide, that vent turns on. Then we can have the rocketary thing here. Some plastic lattice. Like that. Airflow tile there. We'll want 2 beds. There. The mess table there and there. Have a door there. Have a door there. Airflow tile there. We want the toilet. We'll go there once it lets us. Yeah, me versus Riper mid. Nice. Sounds like that went quite well then. Zeus is a cool one, but it's hard. As you say, it's hard to have an impact in any fights. Right, so we can have a storage bin there. Maybe an automatic dispenser in here for sweep only, and then we'll just sweep the map. As far as I can tell, that's gonna work. Hey! Vex, how you doing? Good to see you. Until you start running around as a team. You like State of Decay? I don't think I know what that is. Let me look that up on Steam. State of Decay. State of Decay 2 Juggernaut. Is that like Daisy? Similar games you've played, Daisy. Yeah, that looks like Daisy. Is it PvP or is it solo? I'm gonna add that to wishlist. Okay, well, I knew they would do that. I need to see who these are, but... Then meet. Did they not pick up that suit? PvE co-op up to 4 players. What can go wrong, bruh? The amount of time we played Daisy, what could possibly go wrong? Let's try and get a power cable. I'll use this. Let's do that. Then we'll run. If we go up and over, we can have the power outlet up there. Then a water outlet next to it. So I can do an airflow tile and a fridge above that. It ranked top 3 zombie games I've ever played. Hurtful traits. Like built in. What are you doing? That? Where's your exosuit, dude? I can't click on them. Oh, there we go. Right, just in case we've lost some exosuits, I'm going to deliver a suit to all of these. I feel like we've lost some over time. Probably mostly to other planets. Ooh, that sounds quite cool. That game, I do like zombie games. I more like the survival aspect of zombie games. I very much enjoyed DayZ. I can do the thing now. What thing? Do you know what? Let's do painting there. There. Just because we can fit them in, we might as well. Let's also do 2 airflow tiles there, so this then becomes a room. What game are we talking about? It was State of Decay. Resident Evil is a good zombie game, unless you're not into survival horror games like that. I have a mixed relationship with horror games. Ooh. Apparently there's a problem with toilets. Shouldn't be. Gotta grab some food, no worries. Enjoy your food. Oh, they need glass for those? We might not have glass. No, we've got 0 glass. Okay, let's enable this for a bit then. Four months, 28 days, and 21 hours. Very much appreciated. I wonder why they take glass. No, that says iron. Insufficient resource, low glass. Oh, for the storage tile, you need glass. Interesting. Let's take 10 tons of oxalite. Probably won't need 10 tons, but just in case. I'd rather have more than less. Stardust with the 1 year, 5 months, and 27 days. Very appreciated. Katie with the 2 years, 10 months, and 11 days. Very appreciated. What's this song? I'm pretty sure it's just called Raining Men, isn't it? It's Raining Men. Single version. By the Weather Girls. I need to know. Watch time 63 hours, 17 0.17, very appreciated. Instant, perfectly breathable. Drew has watched for 909 hours, 0.08, very appreciated. That's too much, that's definitely too much. KT with the total watch time of 1,356 hours, 0.33, very appreciated. Too much? Definitely not. Do you know what's too much? Is the fact... Wait, I'll tell you how many hours I've streamed in total. Just on Twitch. Do you know what's crazy, though? Is currently with 14 people on Twitch, right? I am in the top 2% of Twitch. So that means 98% of people who stream have less viewers. In the world, I'm in the top 150,000 streamers. Pretty cool. Right, let's check all-time stats. In total, I have streamed for 2,337 hours. Let's get a calculator. Divide that by 24. 2,337 divided by 24. I've streamed for 97 days. That's not too bad. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Twitch was buffering, then I got sent to ad jail. Uh-oh. Right, so we want a power outlet there and a liquid output there. Is it a liquid output we need? Or can we just use this? I only met you 2 years, 10 months, 11 days ago. Oofed. I've been doing streaming a lot. The sad reality of it is I've outstreamed a lot of people I originally watched. Like they no longer stream. Quite depressing when you think about it. Like the original people. Like when I first started probably getting into watching people's streams, it was Ollie, who no longer streams, J-Raw, who, as far as I'm aware, no longer streams. I haven't seen them in a long time. Glotz, who no longer streams. Yeah. Right, let's try and connect this to the power from the outside. Let's bring this battery lower. We you not go any lower than that? Oh, I know that's as low as it can get. Okay, that doesn't need power. Nor does that. Has been following 3 months, 25 days, 45 minutes. Very appreciated. Streamlabs has watched for 300 hours. I've been avoiding the SMP application because I didn't want to fill it out. Oh, Kit, just DM me your username. The application is more of a buffer between first-time chatters and us actually, like, having to say no if they're not trusted. But if you've been here a while, just DM the username. Only came for Skyblock, now here we are. Yep. I hate filling stuff out. Kit, honestly, just DM me your username. I'll send you the IP. This might not be enough power. What if we got rid of the battery? I don't even remember how I met Bob. I may have been networking. Understandable. I do that as well. Came for Skyblock, ended up addicted to Dota. Nah, I got you into DayZ first. No. Did you get me into CSGO? Or did I get you into DayZ first? Which order did that happen in? So I filled it out for nothing? Oh, no. Definitely still fill it out if you've sent it. If you sent it through. I don't know. I haven't checked that in months and months and months and months. Because we don't really have many people applying for it. Since I've stopped streaming it. DayZ first. Google Docs. Oh, we've had a few recently. Peggy, why did you put in another application? To ask who's Bob the Gamer? Oh, that was like 4 months ago. What I do now? 4 months ago, you filled out a SMP application to ask who's Bob the Gamer. DayZ, CSGO, back to DayZ, Company Heroes 2, Dota. Yeah, that sounds like quite the mix. Yeah, the SMP is non-modded. There's a space in your username. Is there supposed to be a space? Or is that supposed to be an underscore? Or... Oh, unturned then Dota. It's supposed to be an underscore? It's a space? I don't think usernames can have spaces. I don't think usernames can have spaces. I've never seen a username with a space. Yours has a space in the username? How would I even type that? I can send a picture? Okay. I'll open up Discord. Feel free to jump in, anyone else. Can a username have a space? Do you play Bedrock? I play both. Okay. And that's your Java username? I've just seen the Discord messages, you guys. Zap said, Bob forgot he's a streamer again. Peggy said, typical Bob. I'm just waiting to see this username. Okay, I'm playing while we wait. Ooh, that doesn't appear to be working. Why not? Should that not be taking the water out of this? Oh, wait. There's nothing in it. So there's water in there. And then if we go inside of here... Was that not the right one? Was it... that one? Okay, there's not enough power. And Minecraft net. I did it with an underscore and it says it was like added to the thing. There you go. I did the announcement. Hopefully there's everything in there to get on the server. Right, this needs more power. There's not enough power in it. It will have power while it's flying, but once it gets there, it won't have power again. Unless we build a second rocket just to take the dupe over there. we might have to take a second one. Because I don't see how else we're going to do this. Unless we get rid of the liquid tank. This still isn't working. Oh, that needs power. We might be able to get rid of the liquid tank. You something like that. My mouse. I think so. I don't know what it does. As long as it doesn't make you fly around and all that, you're fine. Just double check if the username works, because if you try and join the server, I can see what your username is from the console. This needs more power. Unturned was a fun little adventure we did. Removed items. Oh yeah, that's fine. As long as the server doesn't kick you, you're fine. The server's got a pretty advanced anti-cheat on it. We have a lot of hydrogen. Oh, so this one doesn't have a battery. It just has 3 solar panels. Oh, it does have a battery. But this also has a liquid tank. Wait, what? So why can't this one have one? 2 liquid tanks, one of there. Oh, it's because of that. Just let me know when you try and join the server so I can see if you can get on it or not. Ah, I've just seen this. It should be in SMP announcements in the Discord. You should get access to a new area now. Ah. Okay, so this does have the liquid. Just gotta wait for that to fill up, and then we're gonna get rid of this liquid tank to put another battery and a solar panel. Oh, sorry. 1.20, 1.5. I misunderstood the question. Oh, do you guys want to know something annoying? Oh, wait, I don't even think I told you why stream's going to be late. I was going to view a flat with Isabella. Turned out the flat had sold. Last night I got a voicemail that the flat had sold. And I'm like, why are you renting it out if you're just about to sell it? Because then the new landlord could have just evicted you. That was irritating. Slightly unethical way of doing it, but yeah. Can I do one more solar panel? I can. Okay, this should be enough power now. We can hope. Yeah, just flirting with the idea of it, currently. Catch you in a bit, true. Have a good rest of your day at work. That's what I heard. Oh, unethical? Right. Is this enough power now? No. 3 solar panels cannot power one of them. Why? Isn't that what we did last time? It should power it in space. Oh, yeah, sold. Trying to think where we could get one of the... Let me deconstruct that. Chuck in one of these. That can be 50 kilograms of sludge berries. Berry sludge. We filled it with water. This should be alright. I don't foresee there being much of an issue with this. Let's hope. Hey, I really appreciate that follow. Right, so if they run on this... Hey, Julio. Appreciate the 29 months. Oh, look. A weird button. How you doing, Julio? Right, there we go. This should help. Right, so we have food. We have oxalite. We have some steel. And we should be able to just mine the materials for the lattice. are they not delivering suits? Doing good. How about you? Yeah, doing good, thanks. Reed fiber. They not have ammo suits? Let's make another 10 of them. No. Ah, you have a totally different username. I got it, I got it. There you go. You should be able to log in now. If you press tab, you'll be able to see your username. Otherwise, no. Oh wow, there's a lot of Atmo suits there. Right, let's view the interior. Okay, so they've got food that they can get their own building resources. Right, so now we need to figure out what crew we want. I want someone who's good at mining. Which this person is. No, they're not. Who's got digging abilities? What is that on the end? Hazmat digging. What does that mean? I don't know. But Ari and this one. Banhai. Ari and Banhai. We want them to go to the water planet and back. Which is this one. That should be everything they need, I think. They shouldn't be able to die. As far as I'm aware, they should not be able to die. They've got food and oxygen. They just might not be entirely too happy. Oh, wait. How are they going to build the platform? Unless... once this launches, I'm going to drop the rover spaceship here. Rover sender. Let's see what rover sender has on it. Oh, it's tiny. We have a rover sender with like 1. Right, well, we can just dismantle this spaceship. Deconstruct that and we'll replace it with a bed. I should have looked at the other times I've joined an SMP. Right. We've almost done this, then we're going to land the other spaceship here. Oh, I just heard the thing. Did we get a Draco? Right, it's been so long since we've gotten a Draco. I don't know if we've ever gotten a Draco. We almost have 50 tons of diamond, by the way. Right. And then we'll land the other one and we'll send some rovers over. .3 cycle. They're producing petroleum. The fish are still just living by themselves. We don't have to do anything to the fish. They'll just keep living. We're out of polluted water, though. I think that's because of reed fiber. How much reed fiber do we have now? Reed fiber. 155 units. Maybe we have too many of them running at once. Let's leave it with like 3 and see how that goes. Right. Rover 1. This one should hopefully have a good bit of range on it. It needs some data banks. There we go. Data bank straight away. They're going to refill it. This is literally like a planetary spaceship simulator right now. Oops. Let's deconstruct that at priority 9. I don't know what happens if I put that into fuel. Yep. Make sure we ask new players if they want a bunch of free stuff. Just because of the amount of people we've had get bored of it because they don't do any of their own resource collection. Just a reminder. We've unfortunately had quite a few people quit because well, they just joined and got everything and it felt creative. There we go. Right, so we're going to refill the fuel. No, I was just reminding the people on the server to ask if they want free stuff before giving them a bunch of free stuff. Because of the amount of people that's joined and then left because they, you know, they just got a bunch of free stuff. It didn't feel like Minecraft to them. 3 different streamers we've had join the server has left because of that reason. And I'm watching the console just to make sure everything's going okay. I like the early game. Yeah. We've had a lot of people mention it, which is why we've... Hey, I helped them get on the server. I had to watch to make sure they got their username correct. I gotta be that guy sometimes, you know? I get people being like, hey, no one enforces the rules, but when I say mention a rule, it's like, hey, stop enforcing the rules. Early game is fun, yeah, but not when you join a server and people give you shulker boxes of diamond everything. It's not the first time we've brought it up to people. Fret, welcome in, how you doing? There's certain rules enforced, like no cheating, but there's a lot of like petty rules that no one seems to follow. Like we made a whole thing about when someone joins the server, let them build up. How you doing, Fret? Fret, how did the flat go? Oh, well, you probably deal with houses. How did the house stuff go? Hey, Peggy, there's a difference between breaking the rules and abusing powers. And I'm all for, you know, if people wanna, if you've got the powers, other than Llama. Llama can't abuse powers. That could, you don't know how that's gonna end. As long as I can jump through all the hoops and stuff, I'll soon be the owner of my very own house and yard. That's cool. Was so funny. It did sound hilarious. It sounds like something I would do. Right, so officially, we've sent this spaceship here, which if we view the interior, it's got some people living in it. Why? I forgot to unequip the suits. Undock that suit. And then I'm going to get one of these to put it on. Probably that one, because this one is the pilot. Once they're there. It gets hard to manage so many different planets, but we do one at a time. So I think we're going to drop some rovers, because we can't get to this one. Unless we might be able to get to the corner of it. Because there's a rover here. If I dig all of that out. Because if we could get the rocket landing bit here, that would be great. Are you dead? I think this ran out of battery. Yeah, okay. So maybe land here, but then it's quite a way down to there. So I do want the spaceship over this way. We're essentially going to dig this whole thing out. I don't think there's a quick way of doing this. I think it's just going to take time to mine all of this out. They're going to need the resources, so maybe we do land on this, and then we mine all of this out for the resources to make the lattice and stuff. Because we're going to need a lot of lattice. Don't I have another spaceship for rovers, or did we deconstruct it? Did we deconstruct the second rover spaceship? Because ironically, this would be a good time to use it. Okay, this one's got 26 tons of stuff on it again, so we can start the return trips to there. I don't seem to think the same bug from yesterday's happening. Throughout yesterday, we had an oversized chunk, but I don't know how to locate the thing on the base yet. I think it's with F3. Because I want to go over there at some point and figure out what it was. Let's deconstruct that. I need to get on at some point to go look. Which one is the yellow research? That one. Ooh. Yes, we have the tree and we have a pip here. So now we've got pips living. It's a shame the slicks just died and I can't figure out why. I think it was the heat. Look at this. This is great. Within the next cycle. Right. Do we convert this into the mining spaceship? Appreciate the creeper sound. Not yet. Maybe soon. Runs that slow. I had a very large cup of coffee this morning, and it was a weird feeling of... I think my brain was awake, but the body wasn't, or vice versa. Right, so one cycle till we can send that in. We go down here. What? What is it? What has happened here? Why is there lead suits everywhere? I think we did bug the game by launching too many of these at once. Once we get 100 tons of diamond, we're at 51. I think we can shut off the nuclear reactor. Maybe we shouldn't share with the whole internet. Yeah, because you could do a reverse search. Smart. Maybe next time you view it. How big's the garden? Or the yard? Also, how far away is it? I have so many questions. Right, 0.6 cycles, we can officially get onto this planet. So the plan is, we're going to land on here with the rovers, start prep for the rocket platform. Then we're going to mine out most of this for the ladders. I've been patiently waiting to be able to... Ah, that sounds great. Right, so the humans are here. So we just need to wait for the rovers to arrive. Are you excited to not live in the basement? I'm excited to have somewhere which has a bath. And opening windows. That would be quite cool. I've heard that's quite nice to have. Windows that open. Is that my commute to work is going to be quite a bit longer? Like 15 foot instead of 6. There's also a lot more to clean. Right, here we go. Unreachable food. How is your food unreachable? It's not. Alright, let's drop some of the rovers. Alright. Planet. Fossils is underway. This is just to get some basic resources for the ladders. So we want a rocket platform. What do they mean they don't have enough material? They should do. Do they have more than that? 3 of the things? Unless 2 of them just despawned. Oh, there we go. So we'll put this there with a ladder. And up there. I'm gonna guess there. This is a pretty decent map as well if we want to do a big build on it. Because it's already mined out. I'm not sure there's much on this planet we need, though. I don't even think there's many volcanoes on it. Polluted water and salt water. Okay, so we should be able to view interior. Right, so I want them to put on that suit. And do they have oxygen? Yes, okay. Then they get launched to there. Hello. Ah, here we go. They build that. So far, this is going well. And that lands there. Which is going to fill the planet with very hot air. Oh, that ladder is absolutely perfect. View interior. Enable that building. Boom. They can now get in and out. So let's carry on breaking this down. Perfect. I'm actually going to go in here set this to max at priority 9, because then they might be able to get some oxalite from the planet. Let's do that all priority 5. Priority 9, I want them to do that, so they can get to that ladder.
Do something!
What did I miss? Take a sip, definitely. Thank you, thank you. So can the rovers not get in there? Okay, so now they've got... Oh, I just got another achievement. Unlock every item in the research tree. Right, let's go priority 5. All the way down to there. Four. In fact, we just do that. We don't need all of this. And mine all of that out. We're gonna need to get down here, because most of that will go down there. Unless we get under this. None of that's lime, is it? No. Unless before we do any of that, we get under it. And we build some tiles beneath it. Because if we can build a platform, then we can even try and use auto sweepers to get it into the spaceship. When I need you to? Probably not. This is gonna take forever. Do we have any materials for this other than steel? Alright, well, either way, it started. I don't think there's much use on that planet. This one just has 2 volcanoes on it, which we don't currently need. Oh, Kit, sorry, I just saw your DM request. That is your Microsoft name. I believe that's the name of your Microsoft account. But we figured it out now anyway. How much is this doing? So those Radbolt collectors are 1,500 a cycle. How often are they firing? Very often. This planet, eventually I want this to be mined out. This one is just going fine. I think I want to start deconstructing all of these doors. The idea was there, but it doesn't really work. So we can redo that again. This planet should be good. We're still making some of that new plastic stuff. I'll just keep making that for the fun of it. What was all that? Why is there so much solid nuclear waste in here? Where's that come from? Okay, that's not too much. It looks like it, yeah. I don't know where it's come from, but we have it. Oh wow, they did that fast. Are they stuck? Okay, the game is actually... This is the first time we're playing this, we've had it actually lag. I feel like we're experiencing a little bit of lag. But we are running 4 different planets all at the same time that we live on. This is running quite smoothly. I think once we switch away from the constant diamond production, we do need something, a different use for this planet. But we do have tons of water here. Like, that is a crazy amount of water. Did that fossil and lime just disappear by itself? Okay, there's too much water here. The tiles are being overpressurized. This water is overpressurized under here. Let me cancel that temporarily. In fact, we might as well leave that gone now. Let's switch things up. Oh, yeah. I'm wondering why this isn't repressurizing. Is that going down? I'm trying to get... Okay, so it's just breaking that anyway. I was trying to avoid it all falling down here. What if we sent this planet a spaceship to specifically load all of the fossil and stuff on it? Because it looks like we're just going to have to go along this anyway. This side went alright, even though it's very highly pressured. We can go up there. Right. Okay, so once this is all mined out, we need to think of a way to get it back into the spaceship. I don't know if just simply manually taking it there is going to be enough. But we can get this all gone. Right, that should be good. How much lime have we got so far on here? Lime and then fossils. So we've already got 7 tons of lime. So let's check how much steel that could make. It's a 700... It's 700 crafts. That's not 70 tons, is it? That might be 70 tons. Oh no, or is it 700? So 7 tons, which is 7,000 kilograms approximately. That's 70 tons worth of steel we can make just from the lime so far. We barely mined any of it out. Also, did they deconstruct all the stuff for us? No. Why? Why did they not deconstruct any of this? Make it a priority 9, and they might do it. Okay, now they might do it. Also, the automation can be deleted. Except that. And that. This is a lot of clean water. Is it possible? I'm going to say yes, it is. Before I ask. But I think it's possible. So, inside of one of these spaceships, we could, in theory, make a infinite water storage inside of here and load everything from outside to the inside. That would, in theory, be possible. Let's make one of them there. Okay, alright, so we'll leave them to it for a bit. Is lime an actual ingredient in that? Body temperature. So this area here is still cold. And this area down here is obviously very warm. What if we... What if we, like, just completely open that up and just let all of this cold in here kind of cool a bit of the base? We should be able to leave them to that. Okay. Alright, we can leave them to be doing that. This planet is deconstructing all of that stuff, which it's already done. We have 71 tons of steel now. So we can rebuild this, but to rebuild it, I want to get rid of that. Hey, 1 year, 11 months, and 21 days. How you doing? Welcome in. Peggy, 1 month, 15 days, 1 hour. Oh, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sweep this whole map again. They haven't done like a full area sweep in a long time. We'll leave the hatches alone. Sweep that whole area. Sweep. Do we want to sweep this? Yeah, we'll sweep that. Not the fridge. Sweep all of that. The sidebar reminds me of a leaf blower simulator. I don't think I've seen that one before. Yeah, I just saw them. Right, so that planet can get all swept up. This planet probably needs the same, but I don't think we have an infinite storage for this one yet. Yeah, not for you, Peggy. So if that seems fine. This planet does have an infinite one, but I think they're still sweeping. So let's just do a planet-wide level 1 sweep. We will cancel the stuff inside of there and there. We'll leave the interplanetary launcher things not being able to be done. Cancel that. Cancel stuff in the center of that. And then we'll cancel this whole area here. And the stuff in there. Because all of that will be frozen. And we'll leave them to sweep up. Ooh, maybe also cancel the stuff in here. Back over to this one. They're still going away. Just getting all the tabs back open. That's still getting pressure damage. We have 10 tons of lime. This is so much lime. Let's send them some more robust. Which glass we got? 5 tons of glass, that'll be enough for now. Is there anything on this planet we're running low on that we need to keep in mind? Rock should be fine. Iron. Fine. Carbon is fine. Okay, so that should be good. Oh, entombed is fine on that planet. That can just be deconstructed. So what we'll do is we'll switch this to sweep only and then have it as everything. And then we'll sweep everything from down here up to there. There is a lot of lime and stuff under here. So let's try and do the priorities for this. So this can be an area for 7. This can be a 9. This whole area here next. And this whole area can be a 6. So they should do different areas at different times. Might help with the efficiency. Oh, if I can find the game, I want to play a random game at some point with you. I can't remember the name of it though. It was about digging a hole but with a vacuum cleaner. Oh, I forgot Planet Base 2 is apparently going to be launched in 2027. We enjoyed Planet Base 1, and that's going to be over 10 years after it was launched, I think. Oh, Roadside Research was also apparently going to be released in the last quarter this year. No. These are different games. So there used to be a game called like about digging a hole, and now they've released a new game about digging a hole, but with a vacuum cleaner. Basically, if you watch InSim, he plays loads of random new games every now and then. Oh, that's where I can get the name of this one. We go to. I'm sure they would have put it in the bio. Digging a hole sim? Yeah, there's a new one. Uh, videos. One man's trash. It's only a fiver. It's only got 173 reviews. To get InSim to play it that early on is pretty cool. Make a variant of the game where you knows. But yeah, they've got this one, and I would love to play these kind of games with a VR headset. That just sounds fun. Up. Um. What? What did I miss here? How has this happened? And why is it leaking all the water into space? Oh, I think this must have been very pressurized. I wish this wasn't leaking into space, though. Sure, it's out there somewhere. I wasn't expecting the planet to flood. Hey, Llama, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, this must have been pretty pressurized for that to cause the map to explode. Llama, have you seen much about Battlefield 6? I feel like we've played Battlefield at some point. Was that supposed to happen? Like, is that intended for this planet? We've played Battlefield 5. But not for $70. Yeah, Battlefield 6 seems very expensive. And it's got a lot of cheaters on it. But that's people just you never know for sure. A lot of the time when someone does better than you, you call them a cheater. Can this rocket launch while submerged? Yes, it can. You're right, Peggy. I'll buy it later when the game is more polished. And hopefully it goes on sale. Because it's currently £60 for me. Oh wait, pre-purchase Battlefield 6. Is it not out? I've seen people play it. No, there's no user reviews. Is it in beta then? They had a free weekend, I think. Oh, like a testing weekend. Now we wait until October? Oh. Was this planet supposed to fill with water, by the way? I'm still trying to figure that out. Because the whole bottom area was water, and then we've mined out this bit, and it's kind of exploded into the whole map. Now the map's water. Like, is this supposed to be some sort of way that people can get extra water? I think most of the water went into space. So if it's only just got released, why or if it's not even released yet, there's a lot of people complaining that it's full of Cheetos. Which is interesting considering it's not full released yet. That is very true. How are we looking inside of this? What? Ah, amateur mistake. I think all of this is built with steel, so we might need to deconstruct these and then reconstruct them out of steel. Which is a real waste of oxygen. Okay, this is going to take forever. You just took a suit out. And how? Oh, star map. Okay, 0.3 cycles. Llama is a lot more funny when it's not targeted at me. I'll give you that. Alright, here we go. Hopefully that now sorts the gas situation. So whenever there's carbon dioxide down here, this is going to hopefully try and vent it. Well, I spent 2 years messing with you. Need a break from your broken body. Right, I'm not doing the worst at the moment. I do have a bad knee and a fractured toe. But other than that, I'm doing decent. Oh, I pulled my back yesterday. So that's not the best. Other than that though, I'm decent. I don't think I've got any other problems. You've had a bad knee? Okay, well the new stuff is the fractured toe and a pulled back. Changing your mindset, diet, and starting workout has really improved your physical health. Oh, it definitely has, yeah. The knee is no longer like a constant pain. It's more of a reactive if I have like a very long walking weekend. But if I don't do that, the knee's fine. Building the muscle up around it really did help. Working out has given me joint pain. But pain is weakness leaving the body. Where is the pain? Is it in your elbows? I know you do a lot of push-ups. And if you don't have the right form when you do push-ups, you can get bad elbows. This is a lot of water. I'm not 100% sure what to do with it all. I might just leave it here. I don't think we need it. It's in my entire body. I haven't done push-up routine in a while. Some more structure. Weren't you trying to see how many you could get up to, like in one go? Kate. Is any of this lime? No. There we go. This is still overpressurized. This water level can still rise a bit. How much lime we got? 25 tons of lime. And 46 tons of fossil. Right, let me do the math. We get a calculator. Let me go back to the main planet. Oh wait, I forgot already. 25 tons of lime. So to turn lime into steel. 25 divided by 10. And then that's 250,000. No, 250 tons of steel can be made from that much lime. That's so much lime. And then what about the fossil? So fossil divide by 100 and then times 5. So that was about 45 tons, which would work out at 45,000 kilograms. Divide that by that, times 5. That's another 2 tons. So this should make a crazy amount of that, but it does mean we need the iron. We do need to get it into the spaceship, though. Which I'm not sure. Are the people on that planet? Any of them got... Oh, yeah. So they can actually... They can both build auto sweepers. Can they deconstruct this stuff? careful, I could do that for real. So it should all be lowered down here now, right? So what if we leveled... What if we just leveled this all out? It might be easier to build up. Like in layers. Line it up with this. This should work, I think. I don't think Llama's even watching the YouTubes, Peggy. I know. Oh, okay. Oh, Rover should be here. Trying to think the best way of getting these down. I'll just land them there. And we'll send this one home. And we'll just dig straight down. There we go. Hey, appreciate the follow there. Welcome in. How you doing? Down there. Another layer along here and here. That's all those two. And we're going to slowly level this out, and then we're going to use auto sweepers to move it all up here. which we might need to get rid of some more of this to bring the water level down slightly, so we can have the rocket loader on here. I don't think this works underwater. Soon find out. How's the sweeping doing on this planet? Sure, just it might take them quite a while. Okay, so they only seem to be doing that. So let's turn off the automation to that. Let's depower that one. Depower that one. So they should only be running off of this. In fact, let's just turn that off as well. Okay, so now they should just go back to sweeping. This planet is still sweeping. Seems fine. They're just gonna take a while to do it. What about this planet with the cold? How's that going? Okay, so the cold is slowly leaking out of this biome here. Because this is a lot more than the air here. So like if we go over here, this is 2 kilograms of gas. Whereas just this tile here is 2 kilograms of material. Sorry, 2,000 kilograms of material at negative 39. So this should hopefully cool a lot of this air. We should see that happen over time. Got an email. I get an email every time a new property is uploaded to the site, but there's not many that hit the criteria. Back over to this one. Oh, that just needs power. I will also switch this to every other. Oh, they're very fast at building on here. Okay, that's just rocks. That's fine. So basically, we're slowly bringing up the ground level. And then if we can get this loader, we can have it just empty itself into the spaceship. It is quite warm, so it might heat up the inside of the spaceship. But we could have it, like, empty out onto the floor somewhere, like over here. Is that not getting enough power? No. We could maybe give them a solar panel. We don't have enough glass. Unless we deconstruct some of the tiles inside of the spaceship. That might work. Alright, we've got 20 minutes. We might actually need the solar panels. Oh, we're definitely going to need the solar panels. Because we're going to need to power the auto sweepers. So we're going to have to switch out these tiles here. Just hope we have enough for some solar panels. I didn't even think of that. Ah, this might go bad because they need the bathroom and we don't have any tiles in here. Oh, brilliant. They did those first. They need to do that one there. Okay, perfect timing. Because if this one accidentally made a mess out here and polluted all of this clean water, that would have been annoying. Oh, there's food poison in the... Oh, that's okay. That's polluted water. Imagine making a mess. I know, right? That'd just be outrageous. Let's use... So put that into there. That should be enough. And then we need solar panels on the rest of the map. How many can we build? That many is how many we can build. That one might be covered slightly. Just have to hope that's enough power. That should be the last wall we gotta do. Is that enough power? Ooh, these actually get quite a lot of light. This is highly efficient for the sun rays. Very efficient. That's fully maxed out. I imagine we could probably overlap that slightly if we wanted to. So these ones only produce 60, and they're made from 200 kilograms. These are also made from 200 kilograms, so we could get rid of a few of these. Switch them for batteries. Then use the solar panels, like over here. I don't know if we brought enough steel. Got stock. Combination. Battery. Have all the solar panels space. Take space damage down there. I don't think so. I also don't think solar panels take space damage. Do you mean from like asteroids? I didn't check if this planet gets asteroids. No meteor showers. Nice. Didn't even know that. Totally meant that. I am professional. So this one has great solar power on it. And no asteroids. So this is a really decent planet. It does have a ridiculous amount of water for some reason. But it should be fine. Insufficient resource glass? Where did they lose the glass? Oh, they didn't. Right, I'm going to do something. I'm going to remove 2 of these. Actually, no, not yet. Maybe in a bit. We might need to send this planet some steel. Because I didn't know we were going to do a large one of these. I imagine once this gets down here, we're going to run out. Oh, okay. We have actually a bit of room here. We could do... that there. With a beacon. Like that. Can you build these out of iron? They have to be ore or steel. So I guess we'll send a bunch of steel. So we're back over here. Where's the spaceship? Oh, it's not even back yet. Okay, so once that gets back, we're going to recommission it as a resource delivery. And we're going to send them some steel. This planet has enough to make about 250 tons of steel. Because we've got 25 tons of lime on here and 46 tons of fossils. Fret, why do I feel like you're going to sit in that basement just to, like, you know, get a feel of the old home? That is very cool. I'm very excited for you. Right, they're out of steel. They ran out quite quick. Is this all... That fire pole thing is all steel as well. Let's get rid of that. How much material is in that? So that's 100 kilograms. They're also 100 kilograms. So it's not going to fix the problem, but it might help. I'm going to make it through the paperwork first. And then give away all my money. Then I can hide in the basement for old time's sake. Yeah. How many bedrooms is it? How many of the BTG community can have a sleepover in Canada? Okay, perfect. That rocket's landed. So I'm gonna delete 2 of them. Depends how friendly. Well, from the examples previously set, no comments. I have 2 air mattresses. I have a bad history with air mattresses. Real mattresses barely survive me. I move a lot in my sleep, and I tend to break things around me. Because I slept on an air mattress for like... I think it was like an 8-month period, and every 4 or 5 days, I had to get a new air mattress. Because I'd turn over, and I still do it now. I still break beds with the same thing I always done. is in my sleep, I'm laying on my back, for example. If I want to turn onto my side, I just kind of like do the reverse worm and then end up like landing on my side. It just, everything I seem to lay on just breaks. But it's not my fault, it's in my sleep. I can't control it. There's 3 bedrooms that are finished. Basement is unfinished, so that'll be a while until the whole house is ready. I don't think move much or sleep in the exact position, Dracula style. They are double high, very good air mattresses. We've had to sleep on them a time or two. Not too bad at all. The barrier, the cold floor, yeah. I just have so many memories of going to sleep on an air mattress and waking up like with it completely deflated. That should be good. That's enough steel, I think. Oh, I just melted 2 insulated tiles. Yeah, that's why sometimes I'm not sure if it's real. Fall asleep and instead of sleeping through the night, it sets me loose again. Do you dream though? I never dream when I sleep, and it makes me question sometimes if I even slept. I very, very rarely have any sort of dream while I'm sleeping. So it's very much close my eyes, open my eyes, it's the next day. Alright, we got a few more minutes. Right, so what day is today? Tuesday. Next stream should be Thursday around 12 BST. I want to bring all of the lime and fossil back to the main planet. And if we wanted to, we could make a very large steel production to try and get through the lime backlog. Just tricking me into thinking I dream. For sure. Right, let's wait for this to save. Boom. Let's go here. And then close that. Oh yeah, everyone say bye to YouTubes. Catch the bit, Thunder. Where are we going? Oh, Loco TV is doing Auction not included. Let's go back over there. No worries for it. You too, Katie. Right. Oh, let me end that. Close that.